Hello everybody, I hope you are well, and it is good to be back here on my own channel doing what I really love to do, and that is to talk about N64 related things. So I just realised that it's been a long while since I've done a pickup video. In fact, it's been, well, I haven't actually done one this year, so what I decided to do is do something really similar to what Project Reality 64 did a couple of days or about a week ago. And that was to do a pickups video, but just show everything that I've got so far this year. So everything that I'm going to show you now is something that I've not shown you in a video before, and it's anything that I've bought in January, February and March. So just to give you an overview of everything that I have bought. So starting off, the first four things I'm going to show you, these were all individual purchases, and I got these all from eBay. So the first one is Starshot Space Circus Fever. Pretty good game. I'll probably get around to reviewing it. I think it was Classic Game Room did a review of this not so long ago, so that one's a pretty nice game. That one's obviously complete in box, as you know me and my collecting. The next one is, I actually remember this one, I only paid £6 for it, and it's Duke Nukem 0 Hour. Really great game, I actually like this one. It got some good reviews here in the UK, but it didn't seem to sell all that well. It makes really good use of the expansion pack, so it's definitely one of the games to get if you are one that likes expansion pack enhanced games. And again, that one's complete in box as well. The next one is, I'm going to go with this one. Really fun little game. Not a lot of people seem to like it. It seems to get a little bit of hate, but that is Pokemon Snap. Again, complete in box. I really like this one. I think I paid about £10 for this, including postage. Normally it goes for around sort of 15, sometimes up to 20 for this kind of condition. Really nice condition on these, and for some reason this is one of the games that you always seem to find in really good condition in boxes, whereas some games like Duke Nukem that I've just showed you, and also maybe Mortal Kombat 4 as well, and a lot of the wrestling games, you usually find those in really bad condition boxes. So it's really weird. I wonder why some types of games seem to have really nice boxes, but that was Pokemon Snap. The last one, I did have to spend quite a bit to get this one, and well, let's just go ahead and tell you what it is. This one is Shadowgate, Tales of the Four Towers. Really weird and interesting game. It's probably one of the most unique games on the N64. Now, I don't know about other parts of the world. I think it's relatively uncommon in North America, but here in PAL it is exceptionally difficult to find in the English language. For some reason this one was, rather than have all the different languages, because it is quite text heavy, rather than have all the languages on the same cart, they did different carts for different regions. So you can get one which is Italian and Spanish language on the cart, there's one which has got German language on the cart, and the one that's got English on there is the one that's really hard to find, and that one normally sells for anything around £100 to £200. I took a punt on this one, hoping it would be the English one. It wasn't. This one, even though the box is mint condition, this one appears to be in Italian. So it's the Italian and I think it's Italian Spanish version on this one. I've got an Everdrive, so I'll just play the PAL with the English version when I eventually get around to doing a review of it. But it's still really nice to have, and it's in really good condition. So they were the first four pickups. I got those all individually from from eBay. Now the next lot that I got is really interesting, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to show you all the games, and then I'm going to tell you why this one really caught my interest, because it's not something that I'd normally go for. Again, going back to Shadowgate 64, that's complete in box as well. So the next set of games, this is all going to be from one lot which I bought. I paid £70 for the entire lot with all the games in there, and let's go ahead and show you them. So the first one is Lylat Wars, or Star Fox 64 if you're in North America. You're probably wondering why I haven't already got this in my collection. There's a simple reason, and it's because I was waiting to get this box size. Generally, when Lylat Wars first came out here in Europe, and especially here in England, they did the really big box version, which is not something that I like. I always preferred these standard box sizes. So it takes quite a while to find one in this size, but also you can probably pick that up on camera. This is pretty near minty condition. Now this one I don't have the manual for. This is just carton box, so if anyone has the manual, then I'd be really keen on seeing if we can sort something out for you to get it over my way, so let me know. Then the next one is, this one is complete in box, and that one is Aerogage. Weird little game, this one, not the best one, but I bought this as part of the lot again because the condition on all of these is absolutely fantastic. You'll see, you know, it's really good condition. That's something that I really like, so that was the next pickup. The next part of the lot, quite an uncommon one here in PAL. This one's again complete in box. This one is Army Men Sarge's Heroes. Again, expansion pack enhanced game, pretty fun in multiplayer mode as well, if I remember right. I haven't played this in a long time, so I'll probably have to get around to giving it a play before I'll let you know more about it. Then the next one is Micro Machine 64. Again, really good condition. To be honest, graphically it's okay. It's, you know, a pretty fun game. I think some of the track designs and the Micro Machines formula, you know, I don't know, it's better on some of the other consoles. One of the cool things about the N64 version though is that if you have 2 players in each controller, you can actually have 8 players. So it's pretty unique and interesting, but you know, it is what it is. It's Micro Machines. You know what to expect. Let me double check this one because I'm pretty sure that one is one which I need a manual for as well. I should have probably looked all this up. No, that one's complete in box. Those two I'm going to show you at the end. So the next one is Bomberman 64. Again, you can see this absolutely mint condition. And I'll tell you why, because there's a really cool reason why about these ones. I'm missing the manual for this one as well, so if you do have the manual for Bomberman 64, pretty fun game, then let me know. Racing Simulation Monaco Grand Prix, pretty bog standard, you know, sort of Grand Prix racing game. I'm not going to go into it too much, but that's complete in box, so I've got everything for that one. The next one is a copy of Mario Golf. Again, looking at the box, you'll see that is absolutely mint condition. There's not a mark on that one, so it's really nice. That was just box and cart, so I do need the instruction manual for this one as well. So if you've got one, then please do get in touch. And then the next one is Bomberman Hero. Now I know you're probably looking at these boxes thinking, wow, these are really minty condition, because you can see there's not a mark on there. This one's again just box and cart, so I do need the manual for this one. So if you have got a manual for it and you are willing to trade or sell it, then just drop me an inbox and we'll try and sort something out. Then 2 other games. Now, in some of my collecting tip videos, I've talked to you about, you know, the point when you try to buy job lots, you know, big bundles of games, and you've got most of the games in a bundle. Well, all those were new additions, but there were some which were doubles for ones which you already had. So I'm just going to show you these together. There was Perfect Dark and 007 Goldeneye. Again, you can see those boxes are in mint condition. I have got box protectors on all of these, just in case you're wondering why they're a little bit shiny. It's because I like to keep them really sturdy, but there's literally, you know, not a mark on these ones. They are really nicely done. So in the bundle that I've just shown you there, you're probably wondering why so many of them were in really great condition, especially for the boxes. So this is something that I thought was really cool, and it's actually one of the things that I noticed in the listing, and it's one of the reasons why I specifically bought this job lot, is because I thought that these may be this type of box, and they are. So, you know, without going blurbing into it too much. So at the front you can see it's, you know, everything looks like a normal box, but they've got a slight bit of advertising on there from, you know, the magazine that reviewed it. But one thing that's really cool with some of these boxes, I'm going to show you all of them, is that these are the display-only boxes from retail stores. Now here in PAL, say for example in the N64 kiosks, they generally have the, you know, the box up there, and the game would be in the machine. So this is essentially you get not for resale carts. This is the not for resale boxes. So these are, especially to be in this conditions, just completely amazing. So I'm just going to show you some of the other ones. So again, you've got Perfect Dark. Looks pretty standard on the front, but on the back you've got the display box logo just there. Bomberman Hero again. So there are slight variations to some of the retail releases on here that you wouldn't see in the, you know, the normal ones that you buy from the stores. Let me show you that one as well. Yeah, so some of the back artwork is, you know, it's a little bit different, and then we've got Lylat Wars just there as well. So all in all, that was really interesting. Obviously, you know, GoldenEye and Perfect Dark I've already got, so if anyone's got the not for resale carts for Perfect Dark or for GoldenEye, then you might want to get in touch with me, because it would appear that I've got the not for resale boxes. So you may be interested in doing a trade or something for those. I've also got the games inside as well. I don't have the manuals for these, but these are going to be used as trade fodder. So I bought all those last lot from one guy on eBay. Now I'll tell you a pretty funny story about this, because I do want to give a shout out to this guy. And the guy's username on eBay is rs.retro. I'm going to put a link for his page in the description below. Now the reason why I want to send this guy a shout out is because he did something that was really cool and he really didn't have to do it. Now what happened was after I'd ordered, I'd paid for it, and I was awaiting delivery. I was at my girlfriend's house and I got a message come through on eBay on my iPhone. So I pulled out my iPhone and looked, and it said, you've received a message from RS Retro. And straight away in my head I was thinking, damn, this guy's gonna say like it didn't sell for enough, or he wanted more money, or he was gonna try and say, some of the really good games he'd lost them or something like that, and so he was gonna replace them with something else. So I was getting pretty worried when I saw that he sent me a message. So reluctantly I was ready to send him an angry email back. So I opened up the message and he said, "Hi, just to let you know, I've posted the package with all your games in there. What I've also done as a thank you is I've included 2 extra games in there as well. So for no extra cost, or didn't even want me to pay extra for the extra postage weight, he sent me 2 extra games, which was really nice of him to do. So just to show you what he sent me. Now the first one is a copy of Hybrid Heaven. Hybrid Heaven I've already got boxed and complete in my collection anyway, but it's a really cool game. You know that I've raved about it before. It's actually a really cool RPG, but you do have to spend a lot of time getting into it, so big thanks for sending me that one. Now what he also sent me was, obviously he doesn't know that I only collect complete in box PAL, well PAL at the moment, but he sent me a game nonetheless. Like I said, it is a North American copy, and if I remember right, I will just double check for you, because like I said, there's been quite a few games. Yeah, this is complete in box. This is a North American copy of Cruising USA. So again, he sent me these 2 games completely free of charge, no extra cost, no extra postage weight. So really big thank you to RS Retro. He does sell lots of retro stuff, so if you do want to go onto his eBay page, I'm going to put a link in the description down below. So hopefully you can go check it out and see if he's got something that you're interested in. So those have been all my pickups so far for January, February, March 2013. It is nice to be back on my channel, and appreciate all of the fun that you've all had with Glendust over the past 10 days or so. And I will be back. I am working on a brand new show series which I hope to launch, and I've also got the next episode of the N64 beta project ready in the next couple of days, and also I do have N64 magazine time capsule again, which I hope to have the next episode ready of in the next couple of days. Until then, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, hit the like button, and come over to my Facebook page on the link in the description below. And sometimes I do post special videos on there, and also we can continue the conversation on there as well. So thanks for watching.